In the world of yoga, we often talk about Sthira, which means steadiness, and Sukham, which means ease. Finding the balance between these two is key. Today, I want to share a classic Western fable by Aesop that perfectly illustrates what happens when we have too much of one and not enough of the other. It's the story of the oak and the reeds. Picture this: a huge, mighty oak tree standing proudly on a riverbank. For decades, it had grown tall and stout, with roots sunk deep into the earth. It was proud of its strength, its ability to stand firm against anything. At the foot of this great tree, along the water's edge, grew a cluster of slender reeds. They were thin and green, swaying with every little breeze. One day, a massive storm began to brew. The wind howled through the valley with terrifying force. The oak stood tall, its branches stiff and unyielding, bracing itself against the gale. It looked down at the reeds, which were bowing low, almost touching the water as the wind rushed over them. "Have you no pride?" The oak creaked through the wind. "Stand up straight. Resist the wind as I do. See how I remain upright while you grovel in the mud." The reeds didn't answer. They just bent further as another powerful gust swept by. Suddenly, the storm reached its peak. A fierce blast of wind, stronger than all the rest, struck the oak. The tree refused to bend. It fought the wind with all its rigid might, but the pressure was too great. With a deafening crack, the mighty trunk snapped at the base, and the proud oak fell headlong into the river. When the storm finally passed and the sun came out, the reeds stood up straight again, unharmed and refreshed by the rain. They looked at the spot where the great oak had once stood and saw only a stump. The mighty tree had been carried away by the current because it was too proud and too rigid to bend. The reeds sighed softly in the breeze, knowing that their strength was found not in their hardness, but in their ability to yield. This story is a powerful reminder for us, both on and off the yoga mat. In our practice, forcing a pose or being too rigid can lead to a snap, an injury. True strength lies in the ability to yield and listen to your body. Mentally, it teaches us that a rigid mind breaks under the pressure of life's storms. A flexible mind, one that can adapt and flow, is what survives and thrives. Being strong isn't just about being hard or unmoving. It's about the subtle power of yielding to your breath and the present moment. It's about finding that beautiful balance between steadiness and ease. So next time you feel yourself resisting, whether in a yoga pose or in a challenging life situation, remember the reeds. Find your strength and flexibility. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on yoga and life.